Hello everybody. I am really bright. That's because I have like 3 screens with this white background. Hello! I know it's been a minute, but welcome to the stream for K07. I know this isn't Billy Hacker, it is Monday. But I have a big show coming up this weekend. So we're gonna be doing art streams because I would like to get some new buttons done. But I got some other things I really have to take care of throughout the day. So I'm using my designated buff off time to do work that I'm allowed to show on stream, which are buttons, because these are for me. If you would like to help, by the way, I'm gonna pop the link in the chat. I have a giant ass to-do list for my buttons. I have some in mind that I want to try and get done. But if there's any on here that you guys are interested in seeing, let me know and I can see about doing those. Ideally I do all of them, but I don't have that time because I am slower at things than I think I am, which annoys the fuck out of me. But yeah. Well, hello, Emily Miku Dance 12. Just Emily, okay? How are you doing tonight? To start off, though, we're going to add some more to the FNAF set, even though I have like a bazillion FNAF buttons because people keep asking me for them. I need to add Scrap Trap. I hate Scrap Trap. Is the music too loud, by the way? Oh, that's really loud. Hold on. We're listening to this right now. I like this song. Sorry if it was really loud. I apologize. Brian was over and was using this computer. He might have jacked it up, and I also have not been sitting here for a while, so I have not done anything with it. Hi Warlock, and hello Brian. I'm not trying to blame you, Brian. I just don't I don't know if you jacked up the sound when you were sitting here listening to stuff while you're doing stuff. Is all I'm saying. You just pronounced FNAF like it was an actual word. Yeah, that's what we do in this stupid fandom. I'm not gonna say FNAF. That's such a mouthful. And I don't feel like saying Five Nights at Freddy's every single time. So we just say FNAF. This is very normal. Shush. How are you guys doing? How am I? I'm okay. I'm just stressed, which is normal. That's normal. Sorry, I'm looking for references. Scrap Trap. I don't want to do Scrap Trap. Hopefully next week. The only reason why we're not right now is because, like I just said, I got a big convention coming up this. Ooh, we could do Billy Hatcher button. I have a big show coming up this weekend, so I'm just trying to get some things done for it. I might do Billy Hatcher button. That might be fun. This list is getting too big, but I'm not stopping myself. Well, you have this. I would say, oh, I should do this, and then I would forget, and then they wouldn't ever get done. But I gotta do FNAF buttons. Not that I hate FNAF, it's just I don't want to do Scrap Trap. But I was told by people, oh, if you had a Scrap Trap button, I would totally buy it. Scrap Trap, we've complained about Scrap Trap before on stream, and I'm gonna complain about him again because I gotta go look at references of him. Scrap Trap is the worst version of Springtrap from FNAF because I don't know how to make this fucker cute. Because I generally try to make these look cute. But everyone's like, oh, Scrap Trap. Because everybody that is obsessed with Springtrap wants every version of the character. Which, fine, I get it. But at the same time, I don't know how to make this stupid thing look cute. We're gonna try it. We're gonna start out with, I don't know if I'm gonna do the William. See, people want William Afton by himself. We might do Eclipse though, because people like Sun and Moon. That game series is so. You explained the entire FNAF universe to me, and it did not stick at all. The entire series. I mean, yeah. It's just better not to think too hard about it. It's just better not to think too hard about it. Where is the last set that I did? Okay. We're pulling these up for reference reasons. We're gonna do a eclipse, which is a mix of these two characters, so we might do something fun with the background. Because I try to be clever. Let's hope that's halfway. No one's gonna actually notice if it's not, probably. I will. Oh, why did I do that? Sun and Moon are some of the more popular characters that I actually sell from the FNAF series. They're all fairly popular, mind you, but people really like Sun and Moon a lot. My nose is running right now, unfortunately. I hope I'm not getting sick. That one? I'm sorry if you are getting sick. I hope you're not either, because that sucks. I will. It could just be, I don't know what the weather's like in your area. It could just be the weather. I woke up this morning and I was feeling kind of out of it too, but that was just me. How do I want to do this? We will mask that out. There we go. Or I'll find a different color. We're gonna leave it as it is right now, because I kind of like that, but I also am not sure. I need a spring Bonnie reference. Start out with some FNAF buttons. They are always popular. I just don't know what are young people into these days. Arcane? I should probably do Arcane. Do I have Arcane on my list? I don't. Who knows about Arcane and can give me characters from Arcane? I'm not doing other League of Legends things right now. I will do Arcane because people like Arcane. I will not do League of Legends because I will die. I will literally just die. I will keel over and die. Okay, we need Jinx. Is V important? I don't know any of these characters. I haven't watched it yet. Victor, I had to do a commission for him. Is he important? I don't want to go and read synopsises. Jace, is he important? I don't want spoilers if I can help it. I know that's asking a lot for... Give me up to 5 characters that are important for Arcane. We'll do 5, because if I start listing too many, then I'm never. This is a problem I have. Things that don't get done because some series have too many fucking characters in them. Yeah, we might do the 2 rabbits and a Glamrock Bonnie. Glamrock Bonnie got designed. Okay, character insights. Yeah, sure, why not? Do another rabbit. The reason it's rabbits. Promise, they're the same character. I mean, they're the different characters, but also the same characters at the same time. Ooh. Yeah, maybe Mixies. I don't know how to say this character's name. The robot rabbit. I'm so tired of rabbits. Stop with the rabbits, FNAF. He won't go. And now for mixes. I'm just going to try that out. I don't know. Sorry, the weather where I am is just finally starting to like even out. Normally by the beginning of May it's pretty stable, but lately it hasn't been, which has made me all like weird and stuffy. I don't like get allergies. Do you get allergies? Because it could be allergies, I guess, right? I don't normally get traditional allergies. The rest of my family, they get really bad allergies, but not me, usually. I can go outside for a notable period of time and not die. Like my family, on the other hand, they're not gonna have a good time. Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry, again, that we're not playing Billy. It's just I want to get some stuff done. Because I've been so busy with things lately, I haven't gotten more new things done for the table as I would have liked to. Which is annoying. I don't know if we're gonna do Billy and Aspen or not. We'll leave him up there. Usually if I color in a background, that's just how I signify if I'm gonna bother doing them or not. Why does this brush feel weird? I didn't change it. Why do you feel weird? Is it just because I'm drawing really quickly? Weird. Yeah, hopefully once I'm done with like my convention. Normally when I have a con coming up, I just have a lot going on. So hopefully once it's passed, I will be able to get back into the stream schedule properly. So that's why we canceled last week was mainly actually because I've been having issues with my eyes. I've been getting extreme eye fatigue or something like that. Now it's not been formally diagnosed. I haven't been to a doctor about it. But I've been getting just really bad eye aches, and eye aches is the best way to describe it. My eyes just ache. So last week I was just resting the eyeballs because it was just getting dire. They're doing better right now, and I think it's because I did kind of take a break. Because work all day, I'm looking at a computer. Then I sit here and stream, and I'm looking at screens. So it's like I was trying to prioritize just doing things that weren't me looking at screens all day. So it was a little break was needed. I think it helped a bit. They're still a bit lean, but you know, that's how it be. Then I rode my bike to work. On the weekends I work at a local game store, right? I did a test drive last week. I rode my bike over there, and even like the wind from riding my bike made my eyes hurt a lot. The sun and the wind, and I'm like, damn it. So I need to see about getting a new pair of sunglasses and maybe a new pair of like blue light glasses. My current prescription of glasses, when I went to go get glasses, I couldn't afford a blue light pair. So I don't have a secondary pair for when I'm sitting here, which I should probably just have gotten from the get-go. Because I'm staring at a screen more often than not throughout the day, and right now I'm just straining my eyes trying to look at these from a distance. Where are my spring traps? I'm doing this the hard way. That's another reason. Page 17 has one of them. Oh, page 17 is already up. Wait, they're on page 17? Oh yeah, they're right next to Sun. Oh. Page 11. I don't like the copy poses, but if they're characters that are similar... Let's see. Right, okay. Scrap Trap gets to the right. Don't ask how I determined that. That's just funny. Yeah, how do I make fucking Scrap Trap look cute? So much. These people keep asking for a Scrap Trap. Ugh. I mean, actually, I'm gonna face him to the right. Spring Bonnie, we can do all that. Because these characters with these red backgrounds are basically the same character. But then I also used red for Bonnie, but Bonnie is also a rabbit, but he's a different rabbit. Technically, I fucking don't worry about it. That's all I have to say. If none of the words that I'm saying make sense because you don't follow FNAF, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. I have to because but it's annoying. Boy Bonnie. Hi Bonnie. Oh. I put Withered Bonnie. Oh, I know why I put Withered Bonnie. Never mind. People are weird about the characters in the show. Series, even. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? Warlock, Brian. Well, Brian, I guess I know you're okay. Well, I don't know, Brian. How was your Monday? I haven't really talked to you at all today. Kind of out of it. I got up late. One of the medications I'm on right now, it makes me sleepy, and I guess I really just needed, like, you know, sleep last night because I took it and I fell asleep around. What time did I fall asleep? Around, what time did I fall asleep? Around 4:30? I don't remember. And I didn't get up until like 2, which is way too late to be sleeping. But I guess I needed it or something. But you know, fine, fair, whatever. Oh, you got up late. Maybe it's just one of those days. I think it's just one of those days. I'm gonna say it's one of those days. That's what it feels like. Oh, welcome back, Warlock. Guess I'll ask again. How are you doing? I'm sure I have a different FNAF here holding their hand out. I think Freddy does, but the reason why we're doing it for Spring Bonnie that he lured children into the back of the restaurant so he could kill them by using an animatronic suit. The Spring Bonnie is actually a person in the suit. Do you guys want me to attempt to explain stuff for FNAF for you? I'm gonna try. William Afton likes to kill kids, and he kills kids so he can get this stupid magical element called Remnant that's in the FNAF series. I don't fully remember why he wanted it. Maybe to be immortal. I don't remember if this is before or after his daughter died, but he was already making murder robots beforehand, so I think it was before because he's just weird. Anyway, he wears the Spring Bonnie costume, gets stuck into it, and becomes Springtrap. Springtrap becomes Scrap Trap after it gets burned. And then Scrap Trap... Where are my other things? We don't need Bonnie. We don't need Bonnie. So well, Spring Brawny becomes this one. That one gets burned and becomes Scrap Trap. And then he gets rebuilt somehow into Burn Trap. This is also him, but as a digital virtual avatar. Are you following along? There's going to be a test later. I didn't make it up. That's just what it is. That's my abridged version because I'm not MatPat and we're not gonna do that shit. But that's the basic rundown of these characters, and people have like a really unhealthy thing for child murderer William Afton. I think it's because he's played by Shaggy from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. And I mean, he's a decent actor, but people need to maybe sit down and think about the people they like. And I know I am the wrong person to be saying such things. Can I get a refund for this class, or you're past the drop date? You've come in the stream. We've been here for 30 minutes. That's the cutoff. Before he was Shaggy, he was a serial killer. Oh, was he? See, I'm only familiar as his role as Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies. That's all I've really seen. Either way, the amount of people that really like the rabbits in the FNAF series, I don't want to say it's concerning, but okay, I'm gonna show. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up other references that just aren't on the thing off screen. Ooh. Some consistency. You know, I probably don't need these ones open if I'm going to open them up in a separate window, actually. When I say people have like weird obsessions, I was confused a second ago why I had Withered Bonnie on my list. I think I talked about this, but I'm gonna talk about it again. I'm not doing him right now. There is a group of people in the FNAF fandom that really like Withered Bonnie. If you don't know what Withered Bonnie looks like, this is Withered Bonnie. It is Bonnie that has an arm torn off and half of his face missing. So, you know, there's a lot of people that really like this character. Some to a more, sexual degree. You know, we'll just leave it at that. Let's just say, yeah, there's more Rule 34 for this character than you might think. Obviously, I can't show you that. Obviously, I can't show you that. But no, there's a lot of people that are just they love this guy. I don't know. We're not doing Withered Bonnie tonight, so it's not my problem. I have to somehow do one for this motherfucker. Because if I get asked one more time, where's Scrap Trap? And I'm like, oh, I don't have him. They'll be like, well, why? It's like, because he's the worst version of the character. I would buy him if you had him, though. Okay. If you say so. The fun part of this stream, though, is seeing if I can actually draw. I've been having a slight issue in that I can't draw properly right now. I'm going through a major artistic depression. So I'm just gonna try and get over it and see if I can't get stuff done. Oh, this version doesn't have eyebrows. I guess original Bonnie also did not have eyebrows. That's annoying. Don't put eyebrows on your animatronics. I mean, that's fair, but it's also just fucking annoying. because I have to deal with it. Also, we can change the music if you guys want. I just like this song because it's the only current 8-man that I still do. And I don't even have to do it anymore. I got my weapon token. I don't care. See, I started ignoring the FOMO about, when you say new content, you mean about Moon? Ever since you were going on about the stuff you already got, I realized there's no point in me even really worrying about it, so I stopped caring as much about Moon stuff as I thought I was going to. I still do it on occasion, but, I might be trying to somehow raise 18 million gil in the next week. Because next week there are like 3 different large houses going up for a bid on my server. 2 of them are unfortunately in Imperium. One of them is in Goblet, but it's for free companies. But one in Imperium is for individuals only. And it's like, well, how many? Well, I'm not saying that there won't be a bunch of people bidding on a large house. It's a 50 million gil house. But but it's for individuals only in one of the least popular districts. So my brain's thinking, it's like, if I can somehow get 50 million, I can just try for the large house. Just try for the large house. No, not because you sold it, just because you're talking about all the stuff that you managed to get. It's like, I haven't been lucky on like any of my fucking polls on any of the things, and it's like, I don't even know why I'm grinding things out again. Because it's just, it's one of those, it's a weird status thing, I guess. It normally doesn't bother me. I don't know, it didn't bother me lately though. I keep seeing other people talk about it in passing in other groups that I've been in. It's like, oh, and it's like, I feel bad because I literally can't afford, I shouldn't have been on earlier today even, but I hadn't checked in a couple days. But it's like, I already feel bad that I'm not on more often after I spent all that fucking time getting my shit together in game, because my shit is not together in real life. And it's like, well, I'm just not gonna worry about it, and I've yeeted my care about it out of my brain. Is that like that? Is it like that on the file? What goes there? Oh, it is. Why are those there? Oh, because I moved them a bunch. Okay. Well, those don't show up when I print, so I don't care. I don't care enough to fix it. It's not a problem. That's weird, though. Well, I guess I drew those up fucking forever ago. Shoot! Yeah! Alright, but the problem I'm having right now is I don't remember how I handle mouths like this. Do they not have a gallery link? God. Any kind of wiki that... Oh, there's a gallery. It's just... Why did you put it there? The character wikis that don't have galleries for, like, various things for their characters are kind of the worst thing. It's the whole fucking point you guys exist. Information, and that includes, like, image information. It just... says me. Says me. Okay. Springtrap has the hinged mouth, but I gave them a kinda normal looking. Finette. I didn't want that. I wanted just finette, please. original animatronics also had the jaw on the bottom. Just made their faces cute. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. We'll just handle it similarly. I handled the other. Wah! Handled the other one. That's perfect. No, I was on earlier to check a few things because I didn't do it over the weekend. I was so fucking tired. But that's because I rode my bike to work. I did it because it's like, well, I just filled up the car, but I don't want to waste the gas just going to work, and it's nice out. And the place that I work at on the weekends, it's a game store in the area, like I've mentioned before, right? Sorry, losing train of thought. It's like a 15-minute bike ride from my house. It's like a straight shot too. Because there's a bike path out here that runs directly behind like my apartment complex, and it goes straight over to where I work. So it's just a straight shot over there. Which isn't too bad, except that I'm just a little... My legs hurt so bad right now. Because I haven't ridden my bike, you know, all season. Because it only now started to get warm. But it's like, I came home Saturday. And I sat down, which was almost a mistake. Because that, you know, when you're really tired and you sit down, it just all hits you at the same time, like all at once. You just feel exhausted. I sat down and I just, everything got super fucking heavy. I'm like, well, that's it for me. I managed to somehow get myself up to make dinner, but it was after I ate dinner, I ended up passing out because I was just tired as shit. So it's like I didn't do anything I wanted to when I got home because I just passed the hell out. And of course I couldn't stay up too late anyway, because, well, I didn't want to risk oversleeping and being late for work. But the other thing is, like, all day Saturday I was running on... Well, I had sleep. I had fallen asleep Friday night. Early-ish. I don't remember what time I fell asleep on Friday and what for. But I got up at 4, and then I was up at 4, and then I was awake, so I was trying to get stuff done before work on Saturday morning. So it's like I took a nap before work, but still not like as much as I probably should have. I got up early. So I was tired, but when I fell asleep on Saturday night, I woke back up at 3:30, and it's like, no, I gotta be up by like 11. Why am I up now? Which just seems to happen a lot and is annoying. All I'm saying is my sleep schedule's been all over the place. So like this weekend's just been weird. I can't say bad. I got some more stuff done that I needed to, so that was good. And the bike ride was quite nice. Like the weather's been really nice, and the ride's always just kind of, it was refreshing. It's just tiring. I'm not used to it. Does this one have... Oh, you have 4 fingers. Do your other references give you 4 fingers? Well, it would make sense because it's a wearable costume. Does Springtrap have 5 fingers? He does. Does Burn Trap still have 5 fingers? Or did one fall off because he got burned? Some of the animatronics don't have 5 fingers, they have 4 fingers. Because they're animatronics. How many fingers is my teddy? Okay. Oh hey CJ, how are you? Hello, hello. How's it going? Long time no see. The fun thing about this song too is it sounds really hopeful, right? But if you like pay attention to the lyrics, it's like, oh, cat guy who's pretending to be a mecha wolf in this fight, are you okay? It doesn't sound like you're okay. That's the fun thing about some Final Fantasy XIV songs, is some of the lyrics like, oh, that's not what I thought they were talking about, but okay. Fun, what are you doing tonight? Are you making it out to Motor City this weekend? Oh shit, I needed a PSTO. Oh, you were sitting there. Well, I mean, sure, but see, I don't have the time or the energy, I guess, or the eyeball, the ocular stamina to sit there and grind out things like I would like to, because I don't. I also just literally can't afford to sit there and do it to the capacity as I would like to. So I'm actually insanely disappointed in myself that I have not gotten my life together anymore where I can sit down and just unapologetically play 14. So it's more out of necessity that I have to not care. Which is again why we're sacrificing normal stream time for art time, because I need some stuff to go a little bit better this weekend. Because the last show I did a couple weeks ago, that one was okay, but that's a small show anyway, so I don't really count that one. But it's like the other show that I did, my usual first big show of the year, was just pretty disappointing. So it's like, I just need this one to go better. And I'm under a tremendous amount of stress right this second, which is probably another reason why my eyeballs are doing whatever the fuck they're doing. They're trying to, I don't know, pop themselves out of my head themselves and just leave the planet, I think. Because I don't give them a break. They're trying to run away. They're trying to run away out of my head. That's how kind of how it feels some days. I don't know if I like it. Also, it's really funny because technically the one I'm working on is the unruined version of this. He decayed a lot is all I'm saying. Excuse me? Where are you? I want to see a cat. Look, I found a cat on the ground. Now, what's up? I can't hold you. I'm trying to do stuff. You gonna say hi? No? Okay, hi. You're just gonna yell from off camera. Oh, they're button designed for Motor City. I haven't made up any new ones in since November. Since at least November. If that would have been Grand Rapids and Yoma. Again, if you guys are interested in the button to-do list, if there's anything you see on there that you might be interested in seeing, oopsie, hold on, trying to get my link. This is my big scary button list. It helps me keep track of what buttons are on what pages, because sometimes I forget. But it's also my button to-do list. Because one day I'd like there to... I'm still updating stickers, and I'm not going to get the vinyl ones up like I wanted to for this year yet. Ideally, one day I would get the same buttons done as I have stickers, because right now, like, the collections don't they don't synergize. They're not the same, and it bothers me. It bothers me that I don't have the same selection of buttons as I do stickers, because it does. So sometime in the future I would like that to be fixed, but it's not happening anytime soon. That, and I just keep adding shit to the list constantly, so that never helps when the lists never get smaller. It's just when people ask me, hey, are you going to do this? I'm like, oh, I can totally look into it. And then... the list just gets longer. Or there's something I see that I want buttons of, and then the list gets longer. And then there's certain things that it's like more surprising that I haven't done them yet. But I still get constantly asked, like, where are the Dragon Ball? Where's the One Pieces? It's like, I haven't done them yet. Obviously, they're not up there. It's always a disappointment if I say that. But it's also all just kind of annoying for me. It's like there's a lot. There's a lot to pick from, because I want someone to be able to find something, and it's always disappointing for me. Papa, really? It's always disappointing to me, I guess, both sales-wise and just in general, that sometimes people can't find stuff. It's like, I don't know what else to do. I can only do so much. There's already a bazillion up there. I also just got the biggest craving for spaghetti. But I have chicken taken out. Eat. After stream. I just really want spaghetti all of a sudden. I don't know why. Doesn't spaghetti just sound good? Also, Glamrock Foxy isn't technically a thing. I don't know what I'm gonna put in the spot. We have not made a Glamrock Foxy. And one reason why I'm putting out the list there is the next couple nights are going to, unfortunately, be art streams. Because I know that I'm, like I said, slow. So getting one thing kind of sketched up right now is good for me at the moment. Due to artistic... I guess it's artist block. I don't know. It's depressing is what it is. Because I just can't seem to draw properly at the moment. And it bothers the fuck out of me because I can't seem to get what I want to done. That's why it's kind of good when it comes to like webcomic stuff. That it's mainly edits, because if I had to draw full pages right this second, I would be struggling. No one tell anybody. I'm gonna cheat. I normally don't like doing this, but I want him symmetrical. Does he have eyebrows? He technically has eyebrows. This transparent PNG is actually less helpful to me right this second because on a black background. Keep it purple computer rabbit. Oh, what are you guys cosplaying as? Or is that a secret? Do you want to keep it a secret? You keep it a secret. I will see it when I see it. Or is it your shadow costume you put together recently? Oh, okay. That's fun, that's fun. You going all 3 days, or are you just going like one of the days? See, I didn't go to LTU. I didn't get into the artist alley. And I have a feeling that it was on a weekend that I was busy. Ooh. I was a little bit bummed because I know they were contacting people on the wait list and I didn't even get off that this year, so that was a little bit... Wait a minute. That was last week. Oh. No, I wasn't busy. But yeah, I didn't get in. Which is fine. Was I at another place? Was I looking at the wrong website just then? What day was it? Oh, I was at... Yeah, that's the 3rd. Yeah. I was at... Oh, maybe that was another reason why I was slower at this con. I was at Anime Park, which is a small high school run con in the area that I normally do. That's the one that I said that I normally don't count because it is just a high school convention. I mean, it went fine, like all things considered. This is not even straight. But yeah, that's right. Yeah. I fucking can't keep track of my dates currently either. Annoying as shit. No, I didn't even get off the wait list for LTU. And I don't normally go to conventions if I'm not tabling at them. I just don't have the time to go to them. Then I can't entertain myself at conventions for funsies. I guess if anything, it's fine. I've had... Last year I had an annoying, unfortunate, like, happening at LTU specifically. Nothing to, like, bring up to, like, con ops. It's just, it's definitely a more personal thing. So... Unfortunately, that means, in a way, I'm not too torn up if I don't get into that particular show. Remember that Wayne State had their own con. I mean, there's a few colleges that have had conventions, but not many of them are even around anymore. Yeah, Wayne State, they had... I went to that one like once, because I think that was the only time they had it. Eastern used to have one. MSU doesn't have an anime con necessarily, but they do like little LAN events that sometimes I table at. Let's see. I guess my school does like a small anime show now, but the tables there are only for students currently. Because one of my coworkers actually at the game store goes to the same college I went to, and she was asking about it. Like, oh, I found out about it afterwards, and I saw that it was only open to students to do table. So, didn't do it for that reason. I just copied that whole damn thing. Eastern had one. Another one, and I can't remember what it was. Eastern's died. If you want some, like, let's call it con drama. The girl who was running the Eastern Artist Alley was the same person who tried to run Yomicons back in 2019 when things kind of went belly up. Like when things really started to go weird, people accused her of playing favorites, like she was just letting people she liked and her friends into the alley. Granted, this is all, like, allegedly. I don't know, like, the full truth of it. All I know is that I didn't like who was running the alley that year because, I didn't get in that year, and, they... that's me being bitter. But just in general, it was not run well that year. And now, Yomacon's Artist Alley has always kind of had issues to it, but that was the year it started getting really bad. Allegedly. Like, it's gotten a lot worse since 2019. I don't even think they have information up for this year again. How do I increase my quick synthesis craftsmanship? So craftsmanship is linked to your gear, Brian. You'll need better gear usually to raise your craftsmanship. There's also food buffs you can do, but I don't know if it'll be enough to actually get you up to whatever you're trying to do. Usually when it's saying craftsmanship though, gear is the easiest way to get it up. Melds too. What level are you at? Because I wouldn't necessarily bother with melding if you're like lower levels. If you just get the higher eye level gear at that point, you're probably fine. Because I'll hit certain... It really depends on what level. You should just ask Warlock though, he knows more than I do. Remember, I don't know what I'm doing half the time in 14. That, like most things I do in life, is me smashing my face against it and hoping it works. I want to say I like this design, as in this character design, but at the other point, man, this is annoying to draw. Well, he has bits coming off of him. I'm not drawing the bits coming off. I want to. Damn it. LTUs, though, I think is one of the few, like, college run ones that I know that's still actually kind of ongoing. A lot of them have kind of, like, fizzled out. In general, like, in the area. There might be some more, like, outside of the state. There is at least one that I go to every year down in Ohio. I know, the dreaded Ohio. I go down to Anna Marathon down in Bowling Green every year. They're a college run show that I really like. Though I was talking to, I guess, one of the showrunners, and they were saying they were hoping to move it away from the college just because it's linked to the school's, like, anime club, so that ties up a lot of their money and what they're allowed to do with it. So they'd ideally like to move it away from it being completely affiliated with the college, which makes sense. But I like that show, even though this year I had some issues with it. And it's not even the show's fault. Well, not their entire fault. It was more my table neighbor's fault. I complained about that a while ago. Basically, my table neighbor took the wrong table and kind of screwed me over in terms of where I actually got tabled, and I'm pretty sure that cut into my overall, like, profits for the weekend, which is, bad because they raised table prices, and it's like, well, I should do just as well as I've done in past years, if not better, if you're raising table prices like this. Blah blah blah, economy, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, So that's fucking annoying. But I don't blame like the school or the show itself, stuff like that. It just happens, which is annoying either way. There was one out in, like, closer to Columbus, Ohio I used to go out to, but I stopped doing that one because it wasn't really worth it at the end of the day for a 3-hour drive. Once upon a time, it did fairly well that driving the 3 hours down the Ohio Turnpike was okay, but I kind of plateaued at that show, so I don't go out to that one really anymore. I don't even know if it still runs or not. I think a lot of them really took a beating after COVID, like a bunch of shows did. Which is unfortunate, but you know, just a thing that happens. I don't know. But yeah, I think some part of it is also just COVID stuff. So I would imagine that they wouldn't get hit as hard as like big shows because, well, if they're like funded through the college or like the anime club and like big shows that are funded from other things. No, namely like ticket sales. You think they'd be okay. But I wouldn't know. I don't do too many shows out of state right now just because it's, again, expensive and it's like I just can't do those drives by myself anymore. I mean, I can, I just don't like doing them. I've started limiting myself. It's like if it's like longer than 5 hours, it has to be really good for me to justify it. Cause like I used to do 8-10 hour drives by myself, and I mean that's just exhausting to do. So I don't do. Then just again, blah 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 economy. It's just kind of a pain to do shows that far down, that far out of town, if they're not going to financially pay off. I think the only shows that I would really, like, really consider driving to, is MomoCon down in Georgia, but I like that show, and it usually does okay. I haven't been back down, though, since 2020. Maybe I did the show like right after COVID. I can't remember. That show is just a little hard to get into though because it is fairly big and popular. And it's in Georgia. So it's like, it's usually nice. That's usually the end of the month, like around Memorial Day weekend. I'm actually a little bummed I can't go because Swery51, the guy who made Deadly Premonition, supposed to be there. And then, who was it? There's another, Suda? Did I say Swery51? There's Suda51 and then Swery. What's Swery's? Swery. He had numbers on his name, didn't he? Definitely. Is it just Swery? And I'm just smashing him and Suda51's name together. Swery65. Stop just putting. Oh. Pop up. Hold on a second. Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, I'm back. Why do I have an error log? Why did I get an error log? It's always concerning when I get an error log on Psy. Whatever. Hello, I'm back though. I have lemonade. Simply lemonade. My friend brought some over the other day, and I haven't had it in a while. My mom used to buy it a fuck ton, and then I got tired of it. Sorry, mosquito. But man, is it just hitting in all the right ways. I might buy my badge either Wednesday. Is it online, or can you buy badges at the venue on those days? See, I think why I don't like this model, I'm going to doodle on his face and show you. He looks derpy. His pupil is here and here, right? You're getting one highlight from a light coming this way. Hold on a second. Sorry. Sorry, and my mom. Forgot about stream again. Anyway, his pupils are the red dots. You can kind of see them, right? There's a pupil. There's a pupil. But because of this stupid, like, rim lighting or whatever, because you need the spooky red lighting, it looks like his eyes are like this. So he just looks derpy because of the lighting. Like, that's how my face reads it. You know, just to make my life easier, I'm going to put his pupils there, so maybe it stops messing with my head. You guys see it, right? Like, it's not just me. Am I just being, like, mean to Scrap Trap because the lighting makes his eyeballs look weird. Like, I don't think I'm too far flung here in what I'm seeing. See, my question is, what the fuck is this bit? This is why I hate this design. Because I can't fucking figure out what the fuck's going on. Hold on, I gotta go get the spring trap reference so I can complain better. And the eyeballs in general on this thing just seem awfully close together. So here's original Springtrap, right? His proportions and eyeballs are fine. Whatever. I guess maybe he hijacked another body. But like, somehow he's slimmer. I don't know what this bit is because Bonnie, or this version, doesn't have anything up here. Original Spring Bonnie did have like a bow tie up here. That's a terrible looking bow tie. Original Bonnie did have a bow tie up here, but that's gone. Right? The belly part doesn't go down into the waist bit, but here it does. He's still missing a button. Granted, all of the holes in his chest are different. Like, what is this? But, like, these eyes are just really close together. Somehow, he became, like, an 8-head. Like, he has more... Look at how much skull is up here. Because it's supposed to be a human trapped inside of an animatronic suit, right? So, there is technically a skeleton in this. So, this ear is completely gone. This ear has, you know, deteriorated further. But, like, why is the head shape so different from what it came from? I know it's Scrap Trap, so I'm guessing he stole something. Remember, this one burned. Then it turns into this one. But I don't know why it's so fucking drastic and annoying. I hate Scrap Trap. It is... I was like, I didn't think that they did badge pickups at Motor City. They seem to do like everything like the day of. Like, okay, see, these here, those are bony human fingers. And this isn't me making shit up with Scrap Trap. This is canonical. He has a skeleton shoved in there. That's the lore of the series. Of course, if you look at just Springtrap's design, it's like, I don't know how you have bones inside of you, period. Like, not human bones. But he canonically is supposed to have human bones. I'm just... This character makes me so fucking mad. Was it on this render that I pulled up a second ago? Okay, it's hard to see. Let me go get a different image of Springtrap. Welcome to part 378, where Phil complains about the character designs in FNAF, where it doesn't really fucking matter. So, one reason why I think Springtrap here in general is bulkier is, again, this is supposed to be a suit that fits a human into it. I think this is supposed to be a skull that's stuck open. These might be teeth, right? So William was wearing the suit, and the spring locks that held back all of the animatronic bits came loose and impaled him in the suit and killed him. That is the canon. He died because he got stuck in the suit. And that's why he haunts it. So this fleshy bit is somehow, I don't know how long it's been, but it's a human skull with, I guess, fleshy bits in it inside the head of this thing. I think this here is a rib. Like there's a rib cage somewhere in here. Cause he should just be bones. These red things are wires. They're not supposed to be fleshy bits, but some of them are fleshy bits. Because then I think these are fleshy bits, but that doesn't make any sense. But excuse me, William, where the fuck are your feet? These are animatronic legs down here. These are fucking animatronic legs. Where the hell are your legs supposed to be? Just because you got impaled doesn't mean your legs got chopped the fuck off and then fell out of the suit. No. Which makes even less sense here because this looks like a bone. It could also just be, you know, animatronic leg. But see, then when you look down here, that looks like a bone. This white part, that looks like a bone. And then what is this? Wires or tendons? I don't fucking know. Muscle? Why is the muscle still here? Again, he got burned. He was in a building fire. Like, I just want to understand. Like, if you're gonna say a thing, I need you to be consistent with the thing. Oh. I hate this series sometimes. I'm not saying it's a good series either, but it gives me such... I really want spaghetti. I don't know what's making me crave spaghetti. Spaghetti right now. I don't have spaghetti sauce or hamburger at the moment, so I can't either make spaghetti. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for a different... Okay. So to prove my point about there being a human in this suit... Now, granted, this is a toy design. This is a toy design where he's splitting his mouth open so his creepy, human, fleshy skeleton face... Because that's how that works. He's fucking looking out at you, like... This is canon. This is a thing. In the series. Look, here's even a plush where they do the same thing. The silliest head unzips. I hate it. Like, sure, I get it's for YouTubes, and I don't know how I mean, it's canonical enough that they're making it, I suppose. Here is Dark Springtrap artwork from the official Five Nights at Freddy's character encyclopedia. See, there's a fucking skull in there, because that's what it is. It's Red Skull from Captain America? Yeah, just in a bunny suit. That's why I just find this character frustrating. The original Springtrap design I don't mind, except for the feet, because I'm like, where the fuck are the human feet on this animatronic? Because there should be at least something there. Like what, do your feet just somehow hide inside the animatronic's body? Because either they're boots or the animatronic have feet that your feet cannot, you know, occupy the same fucking space as. This is just how existence works. Stupid horror series for children. I know, and I'm the one getting mad about it. But I want to keep getting mad about it, because all I want is a little bit of artistic integrity. Oh wait, it looks silly. Oh, here's another example. This is one of the rare boot screens from FNAF 3? FNAF 3 is the one with Springtrap, right? I don't fucking care. This is one of the rare boot screens from one of the game with Springtrap in it. We're not gonna use this. We're gonna just... Oh look! It's a stupid human skull coming out of this stupid animatronic head, because it's stupid, because a stupid guy wore the stupid suit and died in it. Because he's being haunted by children he killed and stuffed and other things. Good job, idiot! So dumb. So dumb. What was I doing? I'm doodling. What are you working on, though? CJ, I think I missed it. I apologize if you already answered me. I think I asked earlier. And if you already answered me, I apologize. I apologize, even. It's just I gotta look at Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, and Five Nights at Freddy's shit apparently gives me an aneurysm. My head is actually hurting. It's because I'm getting too mad at fucking FNAF. I don't know how to draw this. That, and he doesn't have eyebrows. I can't do what I want. You know what? I'm not doing him right this second. Same fucking issue I have every single time I try to draw. We're working on Glam Rock Bonnie. Why? Because he's cool. He technically has an official model. We're not doing the broken Glam Rock Bonnie. We're gonna do a nice clean Glam Rock Bonnie to go with the rest of his buddies because I want to. He got released in the DLC. So he does have an official design. Because there's been a few fake ones that have come out in recent years. Why? Oh. Okay, I just didn't save it out right. What's going on here? To get so mad, I don't. It's just I want there to be some consistency or some sense with certain things. You know, just a teeny tiny bit. Part of it could be because, you know, Scott wasn't like necessarily linking things together when he made the series, so that's why there's like some inconsistency, and it's like I can accept that to a degree. But because they've now said it's like, oh, everything's linked, I'm like, well, now you just made me angry. Because that complicates things for me. In terms of thinking about things semi-logically. We're just gonna draw Bonnie, then we're just going to we'll worry about Springtrap later, I guess. This is just so annoying that this is like a consistent issue with Scraptrap. Like, I don't know how to draw this fucker. He has like the worst design in the whole series. It is quite honestly one of my least favorite designs in all of FNAF. If not my least favorite, just the least favorite design for all of FNAF. Which I think is a big fucking deal. Because they got that pig and that hippo and a few of those other characters, and you're like, you like it better than— yes, I like it better, or those better than fucking Scraptrap. See, it's a shame though that they're not doing— why? See, if they did them last year— I didn't even know they did them last year. Again, I usually go in and I do setup on Thursday night generally, which is again why we're not that's why we're not doing stream on Thursday night, because final convention prep and the night that I go in to do setup. But like, you know, I do setup stuff then. But I guess that's a, like, okay, wait. I know that they have like a line. Normally when I drive in like Friday morning, I'll see like the registration, or like Saturday, they'll have like the registration line going around the building. I always assume those are walk-ins. Like, is the like the pickup line like really long usually? Even if you like pre-ordered stuff? They don't mail you, they don't have like a mail out option either. I'm just always curious how certain shows handle things like nowadays. It's not like I've never gone as an attendee and had to deal with it. I'm just like curious, especially for Motor City. Motor City is one that I've actually never been to as just a plain attendee. Also, Warlock, to go back to the excuse me Mr. Crafter Mentor thing, that was just a repair, and I couldn't even do it because I didn't have my dark matter on me at the time. So, you know, I was still inherently useless the whole exchange. Did I segment the, but I didn't have a Bonnie set, that's why we're drawing him now. It's the stickers. The FNAF stickers still look more like animatronics than these do. And those ones have their segments. Brian, you should like FNAF stuff. You made me watch a whole John Oliver video about Chuck E. Cheese. Same thing, right? Drawing characters that only have 3 fingers doing like a V or sign. It's just awkward. Missing fingers. Am I like difficult? I already know how I feel about drawing characters with only 3 fingers. I did like that story. It was very interesting. But I'm just saying, I don't know why Five Nights at Freddy's is confusing. We watched a whole thing about why people are violent at Chuck E. Cheese. But you play Phasmophobia and you get scared at Phasmophobia. Play it. Pretty sure I have that game. I need to try it out. And to be fair, like, FNAF is probably... I mean, I don't know how many other animatronic games there are, but FNAF is... It's a... Yeah, story-wise, it's just kind of... I've had a few people, like, when I watch, like, YouTube videos on it, there's more people that seem to like the analog horror stuff that's come out of it more than they've liked the actual series. I think it just got too convoluted and stupid in certain aspects. Some part of me likes that. And there's other things that just like, man, what are you guys doing? You've died every single time? Is it a really hard game, or is it one of those games that once you get used to it, it's just like easier to manage? Does it like the pin? Well, do you just get used as bait or something? Can you just like sacrifice? Like, is there a penalty if you just sacrifice a friend to the spookies? Are you the sacrificial lamb? I could see your friends doing that to you, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I would do that, I'm just, you know... Maybe that's how you guys should be doing it, though. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Appease the ghost. Be a sacrifice. I feel like I'm making it less likely that you'll play games with me, though, the way I'm talking. Smells almost like summer air outside right now. I have the door open. It's just so nice. And it's like I'm drinking lemonade. It was just a teeny tiny bit warmer. It's cooled down a lot since earlier this afternoon. I went up to the store today, and I asked them if I could, I took up some a bin of like just random buttons. Cause like I asked like, can I like set these up here and use them as like an advertisement for people to maybe come out to my table this weekend? They said yes, so. Damn it, I finished drawing Glamrock Bonnie. Means I gotta figure out how to draw Scrap Trap again. I don't wanna. Literal worst design. I also can't tell if he still has his 5 fingers or not, or did he somehow lose one? Just to piss me off. One, two. Nope, he has his 5 fingers. I just think it's amazing because Burn Trap is even worse looking, like in terms of damage, but I still think he looks better than Scrap Trap. Wait, none of the merchandise Spring Trap is ever Scrap Trap. What is this base Spring Trap? Even when you can see the pupils in the right spot, he still looks derpy. Look at this. Look at this guy. Like, I can see exactly where his pupils are, but why does he still look derpy? You don't know how to draw this guy. Oh, it's the absolute worst design. Fucking awful. It's just so bad. I've never been more annoyed with a design than I have been with this one. Like, even when you look, again, Burn Trap, this looks fine. I really like my Burn Trap button. I gotta somehow make Scrap Trap not look like crap, more like Crap Trap, am I right? Because the thing is, if I had a spring bunny and I don't do a scrap trap, I will get asked by people, where is scrap trap? You did every other version of spring trap. Like, that's not me being hyperbolic, that's just how people will be. I just know. My favorite is still with like all my Pokemon buttons I get asked, like, where is this Pokemon? It's like, I'm sorry. It's really hard for me to do like every single Pokemon for logistical reasons. I can't. I might do like glowy eyes for him, even though those are clearly like... Ugh. They're clearly spheres inside that damn skull. I'll have a good one, Brian. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I might go a little over. I'm gonna try and get like the sketch for this fucker done. I don't know how to make him look cute. I can make this one look cute, but this is other fun. Ah! The worst. It's the worst goddamn design. I could have been doing line art right now if I just, you know, Burn Trap has more roundish eyes. Maybe we'll just do something similar to him. He can't look as cute as like a Spring Trap is. Yes, we can't. We gotta take some artistic liberties with this fucking derpy ass idiot. Derpy ass idiot just always has his mouth hanging open. Which is saying, no, the other ones just have the full grin. I wish this one had the full grin. I could do full grin. Oh no, it just has his mouth hanging open, all slack-jawed, cross-eyed looking motherfucker with skull. Yeah, we could have been into line art for the other ones if I just need to somehow figure out. Why do these silly little goofy teeth? I hate this character design so much. I don't know how I can manage with Burn Trap, but not with this stupid motherfucker and his stupid head. I'm just gonna have a giant chunk missing out of my face. It's the worst. Absolute worst thing. wish I was drawing burn trap. I don't know why. Burn trap is fine. It's rational. Anyway, if you guys want to take a look-see over that list, again, if any catch your eye, let me know, because then I will just start working on those ones like tomorrow. These I might try and get done like off of stream, because I don't want you guys having to listen to me complain about fucking Scrap Trap for 2 more goddamn hours. I don't want to talk about Scrap Trap for 2 more goddamn hours. I just want this asshole done with. Again, I wish I knew what this thing was around his neck. I'm assuming it was like some kind of weird like shoulder covering. But I don't fucking know. It's not on any other fucking iteration of the character. But whatever. Stupid. What it is. See, there looks like there's a crossover here. Like, this is a bit, and this... Like, did he cobble together, like, a makeshift, like... a stupid makeshift, like, bow tie for himself out of other bits and bobs? If that's what it is, I'm gonna be mad. Afton's mummified head has turned pale in color, now with ears, thicker lips, rigged teeth, and a dimple. Great. Upon closer inspection, there appears to be gray matter poking out from his forehead and exposed muscle tissue on his cheeks. It's so stupid. It doesn't tell me what this stupid bit is. It doesn't tell me at all what this stupid bit is. Unless it's just like shoulder material that's lifted up, but... You know what, we're just gonna flatten it down for my own sanity. Because I don't fucking know. You're not gonna change my mind. I'm never going to have my mind change about how I feel about this time. Just the long and short of it. Random bits and bobs everywhere. Make no logical sense. People happy because he wonders the William Afton fix. because I had the discussion about doing this character multiple times because I was really hoping. Some people are like, oh yeah, I hate that design, and then you get people like, no, I would totally buy it if you had it. It's like, oh. The worst design of a specific character. Whatever I get here is just gonna have to suffice. I guess the good thing is that this is just going to be on a button and it's not going to get blown up into like a nice print or whatever. Because one, I would never, and two, if I was going to do a Springtrap print, it would not be the fucking Scrap Trap. I wouldn't even do like a weirder like compilation of like Scrap Trap designs, because you know why? Because then I'd have to do this one on it, or else people would be like, where's Scrap Trap? The Springtrap iterations, because then I'd have to include Scrap Trap. I'd have the same damn issue. It's like, I don't want to draw it. Worst looking animatronic. Like, fuck, I like the Indos better. I think Innard looks cooler than Scrap Trap, and Innard looks like a mess. A bunch of the scrap animatronics in general just look silly, as far as I'm concerned. Like, Scrap Baby is like the worst. Well, not as bad as Scrap Trap. I think I like her better than Scrap Trap. Which is again saying something. I'm not fond of that design either. It just feels super try-hardy. Like a high school boy tried to design like an animatronic. And I feel like her changes have more narrative sense than Scrap Trap here does. I kind of understand if it's him piecing stuff together, but that shouldn't mean that more like bones and whatever get added to him. It's like, sorry, you're an old ass human corpse that's been mummified inside an animatronic suit. You can't just magic in new bone. You know what? This is just gonna have to do. I don't know what else to do with this fucker. If people don't like it, I don't know what to tell them because it's Scrap Trap. The worst of the traps. That's why I skipped over him. I figured like, oh, no one will notice that Scrap Trap's missing, but he's, you know, enough of a design change that, nope, people notice. People notice and I get asked. And I don't have a good answer for them other than, oh, I don't really like that design. I'll buy them if you had them though. But why? It's the worst design out of all of them. All we did was draw rabbits. All we did tonight was draw bunnies. Killer murder bunnies. I'm still not sure what version of William Afton I want to draw. I just have a feeling that if people want William, they want the Matthew Lillard version. They want movie Afton. But I'm pretty... But then there's comic Afton. I don't like his design in the comics, though. He somehow looks worse. So if we start talking about the FNAF comics, those are also just stupid and cringe. Oh. Sometimes this is not me trying to be mean to the artist for the FNAF comic, but sometimes I see the art for the FNAF comic, and I wonder what the fuck I'm doing wrong with my life. Apparently later versions got better, because they got different artists, but still. What am I looking at? Sometimes I just click on things and I wonder what the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know what version of William Afton they want. It's probably movie Afton. I don't want to draw a comic Afton, and video games don't really have a good shot of Afton that isn't just purple, blocky Atari sprites. And I don't think that's what people mean. I think they want human movie Afton. I had to really take a guess. I'll think on it. So that's 11. I'm getting hungry. I need din din. So I'm gonna stop for now. Like I said, I'll try and finish these up over the evening so we can work on other things. If there's anything that looks interesting, like I said, on the list, let me know, because that's customer feedback as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, the ones that are on the list that are bolded are ones that I want to prioritize, but if someone else wants something other than that earlier, then I can do that. So feel free to drop those, like, in the Discord. Discord is probably the best place to drop those. If not, there's a few others I wouldn't mind focusing on, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, well thanks guys. I will see you later on. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday for art streams. And then hopefully by next week things will be a bit better where we can go back to game streams. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, I will see you guys later. Until then, take care, have a good night, all that fun stuff, okay? Okay. Bye-bye! When I cry